You've got to face the reality. It doesn't matter. There is only one person who can take him out of the race, and that's Biden.
Yeah.
There is no mechanism under the American Constitution to remove him. The 25th Amendment, the only way that works is if the Vice President sends a letter to Congress co-signed by more than half his cabinet saying he's incapacitated. Now, if that happens, the moment the letter's received, it automatically comes into effect and Congress makes her the acting president. But Kamala Harris would have to do that. I mean, she's not going to do that. Come on. That's not so. Outside that,
she doesn't have the cognitive capacity, actually.
But,
I mean, we can talk about either of them.
only Biden can decide if Biden runs.
Look at what he said. Look at what he said.
I think there is actually. I believe, and I'm not an expert in this, but I believe there is a clause that the Democrats inserted in 2016 when there were concerns about Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, Sam was talking about this last week.
There you go. So that must be true. That you can't remove him as president, but you can actually replace him as the candidate.
Look at what he said. Let me say this as clearly as I can. I'm the sitting president of the United States. I'm the nominee of the Democratic Party. I'm staying in the race. He posted that on
Lord
X the other
Almighty
day.
came
That's
down
right.
and
And
told
said
him.
that to him.
Perhaps Kamala Harris will just.
But now you've got five. You've got five House Democrats now that have come out and said that he needs to stand
But it doesn't matter. It's irrelevant because
but it is relevant, Kel. It is relevant because if you've got members of your own party coming out and saying and dissenting against you,
not to Joe.
How much longer can Jill keep stuffing her hand up the back of the puppet and keep him talking? Who's really running America? That's the question that everyone
that's the
has.
Democrat Party's problem, and that's why their credibility is lost. Let me tell you a story. I worked with a bloke in the media who was about this age and had dementia, and it was really hard to get him to leave. The board
Do you think he has dementia, by the way?
Oh, yes. It's got nothing to do with age. There are people 10 years older who are 10 times smarter.
Yeah.
It's all about dementia. Anyway, this nice old bloke just simply refused to go. His board took him out, gave him a farewell dinner, explained to him he was now retired. He kept coming into the office every day. And in the end, the chairman had to come to the building and escort him off the premises. Now, what happens is when the brain is gone, there is nothing left except stubborn willpower.
Yeah.
What you're looking at is a man who contains nothing but stubborn willpower. He's not going to give it up. It's Biden who decides, and he's got this stubborn willpower, and he will not give up.
Exactly.
Let them lose in November.
And he will lose.
Let him
He will lose in November.
There's also a catch-22 because if you're so deranged that you have to be removed as president or the candidate, then clearly you are going to be so deranged to think that that's the last thing
and that's what happens with people who have dementia. I'm just reminded, he says, that the Lord will have to come and take me. I'm reminded of a scene out of Fawlty Towers where O'Reilly, who's this dodgy builder, comes in and does a dodgy job. And he keeps talking about the good Lord. And Basil Fawlty says to him, if you mention the good Lord one more time, I will move you closer to him. Now,